Oh, say does that.
Here we go.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5 down low. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And Boston has possession. Schroeder into the lane. Basket counts.
Dennis Schroeder.
The awareness and the IQ of Horford looks so adept at getting the ball to his open teammate. And if you're compiling your roster for team rational confidence, Dennis Schroeder is a strong candidate. He was never going to back down.
There's Tatum with the 3. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Ready to fire.
Now Ball outside. Williams. Here's Levine for 3. Horford pulls it in. And you talk about Schroeder, a fearless scorer. Chris, very effective in crunch time as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's played in some big games. I mean, he's only missed the playoffs once in his career.
Now here's Schroeder. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Energy. That's what Schroeder brings to your team, and you know the bench got fired up seeing that one.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Levine for 3. Boston with a rebound. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Levine. Looking to end the run. Brown with the block.
Oh, just tenacious defense from Brown right there. With suburban playing shut-down defense and stifling shooters.
Just over a minute and a half in. Now here's Schroeder. And here's Brown. Horford left side. To the middle. Shot clock at 5. And finished off by Tatum.
This is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job right there. Getting close to the rim and hammering it home.
Pass to Williams. Here's Levine for 3. And again, no good by Chicago.
Got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
Brown finds Schroeder. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. And they're on the run. And he lobs it up. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And we've all known about DeRozan's ability to elevate for years. So that alley-oop finish shouldn't surprise anyone.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Tatum. 3-pointer. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Now Ball. Schroeder with it. Guarded now by Ball. Going all the way to the rack. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
What a quick thinker. I like how Schroeder used his athleticism on defense to come up with steals.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
On the wing, DeRozan. Now here's Levine. Jacks up a 3. Hauled in by Brown.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
Brown.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
Sensational. I love when Levine puts it on the deck and knifes inside like that.
Outside, Brown. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Horford. That shot off. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. DeRozan passes to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Take a look at Levine in the 2015 dunk contest. You'll see this man is very comfortable playing above the rim.
Stolen by Ball. And he lobs it up to the rim. Vucevic finds Ball. Levine with it. Now guarded by Brown. Levine can't hit.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but his off night has definitely been one factor here.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
And the power finish by Vucevic.
Oh, look at that awareness of ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
Schroeder with it. Outside Tatum. And here's Brown for three. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
Celtics ball.
It'll count. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Boston Celtics leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Defense is setting.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the...
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Celtics.
Well, they're just a team in sync right now. Their passion in the first half has been outstanding.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
Taking a look at the Celtics. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Horford in at the center. 6 to shoot. Tatum a screen on Williams. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Levine. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the art, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
DeRozan. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Zach LaVine with his first All-Star selection in 2021, and then the Bulls added a second All-Star, Nikola Vucevic, at the trade deadline. LaVine said, "We got another big-time player here. Guys, with this combination, they have a chance to be special."
Well, they're putting some pieces together, Allie. Thanks for that.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from
That's
getting
his
to the
first
rim.
personal foul.
The Celtics with the lead. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Schroeder passes to Horford. Tatum with it, guarded now by Williams. And it's Tatum missing.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Horford with the block.
Oh, you can't be careless around Horford. Throw up a weak shot around him, he'll send it back.
Shot by Levine, no good.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
Here's Brown. Boston again missing.
His scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead anyway.
Here's Levine. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the deep playing soft like that.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, this is Brown's game. He loves to drive the ball. He likes to challenge defenders to stop him.
Shooting for Boston, Jaylen Brown.
And both free throws good for Brown. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second.
And you can't measure Smart's value by the numbers. He does all the little things. I mean, he gives you toughness, courage, and sustained effort.
The baseline J. 2 points. That one goes. Levine's got 5 points now this quarter.
The ball Levine has, oh, it's special. Look how he's just showing there how gifted he is at creating for himself.
2 minutes remaining.
Ball against Schroeder. That's tipped.
2 minutes.
And now the Bulls in transition. Ooh, rejected by Horford. Pass to Brown. Misses off the left iron. And what stands out about Smart is how many winning plays he makes, Chris.
Could be a shot, a pass, a steal, a crucial rebound. I mean, you want him in there when the game's on the line.
DeRozan passes to Williams. Levine against Schroeder. The turnaround Jay. And Levine with the basket. On the assist by DeRozan. Levine's got 11 points. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
Horford can't hit. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Shot is good by Levine. And now a 3-point Chicago lead.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Schroeder. Here's Tatum. Solid defense from Williams. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I'd go for it.
Pass to Vucevic. Out of bounds. It'll be Celtics ball. So Boston ends up going with a new group.
Celtics substitution.
Boston has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Pritchard. 23 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Nesmith. 5 to shoot. Shot to end the cold streak. And stolen by Williams. And they're on the break. And he's going for the lob. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Oh, this is the unselfishness ball brings to the table. The definition of a pass-first point guard.
Here's Pritchard. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. Zach LaVine, he's been the guy making things happen for the Bulls. All right, good stuff, Allie.
The Celtics, 16.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Ball with a steal. With the drive. Pass to Vucevic. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Horford. Boston trailing. To the inside. Smart. Ball with the rebound. DeRozan passes to Williams. Ball with it. Outside Levine. Tries the spin move. Fires the 3. The shot off that time. And Boston going the other way now.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought. Oh, don't do that to him!
The assist.
You can't teach that. Brown just showing off his incredible dunking ability.
Ball passes to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Back to Smart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to Horford. And here's Brown for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Levine finds Williams. Launches it. And Levine with the basket. On the assist from Williams. Williams has got his 3rd assist of the night. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A line change here for Chicago.
Team foul. Substitution for the Bulls.
Now Schroeder. Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. Picked it out of midair. And a fast break now for the Bulls. And Brown with the stuff.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Now Brown. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots.
Team foul.
Chicago has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Caruso. Up top, White. Just 5 to shoot.
Smothering defense by Smart. He's about as good as it gets on that end.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And it's Brown off the drive. And here's Schroeder outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Cantor's checked in for Horford.
Enes Kanter.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. Schroeder passes to Brown. Back to Schroeder. Left side Tatum. Clock at 6. Pass to Kanter. The kick to Tatum. Fires for 3. Bradley grabs the board.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
And now we've got an intentional foul. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Hernan Gomez has checked in for Jason Tatum. Neesmith comes in for Brown. Richardson's checked in for Smart. And Pritchard is subbed in for Schroeder. Here's Caruso.
Man, good whistle there.
Peyton Pritchard. Celtics foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
So he gets them both.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
1:04 left in the third quarter here. Here's Pritchard. And stolen by Caruso. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Tipped. Here's Bradley. Outside Jones. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
34 seconds left in the third quarter. Over to the wing. Driving in to halt the run. And Neesmith gets it to go.
Neesmith.
23 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Caruso. Outside White. Here's Caruso. Pass to Brown. From downtown. And so it's the Chicago Bulls going into the break up 12. There. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, when you're pumped up, this highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it to the film session.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Boston, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Caruso, covered by Schroeder. Just 4 to shoot, and it's Caruso on the take. Oh, there's the alley! Stolen by Schroeder. Fast break, here come the Celtics. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
First team foul. Substitution for the Bulls.
Brown against DeRozan. And the jam by Brown.
With great physical and athletic tools, Brown's adept at pushing past contact.
Ball passes to Vucevic. And here's Levine. Back to DeRozan. Boston with a rebound. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Ball. Now here's Levine. Lets it go from deep. Horford with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And he's going for the oop here. Levine with a steal. Inside. Brown with the steal. 3-on-3. Tatum with it. Guarded now by...
Oh, incredible.
That's amazing, the creativity. And you see how fluid an athlete Tatum is.
Williams on the wing. Horford against Levine. Pass to DeRozan. Puts the move on. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. And the Bulls lead by 10.
Important to the Hoopers all-around game. I mean, Levine demonstrating how unselfish he is with the great pass.
Schroeder passes to Smart. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And I love Smart pressing his advantage on the interior.
Well, Chicago's shooting at about 44% so far. Pass to Williams. Horford with a steal. Vucevic with a steal. DeRozan against Tatum. Here's Vucevic. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th now. Schroeder passes to Tatum.
2 minutes.
Pass to Horford. To the paint. Ball with a steal.
The over and back call, always avoidable.
That was all over. That's a free possession they just gave up.
Levine with it. Spins. On the wing, DeRozan. 5 on the clock. Here's Levine. From deep. Vucevic, the pass to Williams. Horford against Levine. On the take. Second shot opportunity. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Al Horford.
What a terrific penetrator. The speed of Levine is what makes defenders nervous.
Both free throws good from Levine. For the Celtics, this one not looking good. And here's Schroeder. Pass to Brown. Fires the 3. Williams grabs the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too. Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Bulls.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Zach LaVine.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
Ball outside. Pass to Vucevic. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter. 6 on the shot clock. LaVine way outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Smart passes to Brown. Back to Smart. Outside Tatum. This one belongs to Chicago. A clean win. And one where they...
Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt, and that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Out in the wings for them, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard. Now Lowry after Zach LaVine missed from long range. A shot by Lowry, no good.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Outside Butler. Connects from three-point range. Butler's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Heat. Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. To the paint. It's stolen by Adebayo. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Pulls up for 3, and Butler gets it to go on the assist from Tucker. Butler's got 6.
Pretty good release point from Jimmy Butler. Just such a strong shooter. Looks like he's got limitless range.
Wasted no time on that one.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here is Lowry. Ball with it. Lowry picks him up. Ball with the bucket.
Lonzo Ball can be so elite playing in the transition game.
Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
And here's Lowry. After the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. Lowry's shot is good.
Mono, mono. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Now, here's Ball. Outside, LaVine. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Hero. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Lowry. Takes it off the glass. Lowry's got his second bucket.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, and he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Over in the corner, Hero. The tray.
2 minutes remaining.
Poked away, and that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to talk. He was admiring Jimmy Butler's competitiveness over a full game. Coach said he doesn't take any plays off. To pull this out tonight, he's going to have to match his intensity and will to win. That's a tall order against the kid from Tomball, Texas. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Bulls trail by 3. Passes it to LaVine. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And DeRozan, here we go. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And with his hard-charging style, DeRozan gets himself to the line quite a bit, and it helps that he can finish through contact. And DeRozan, a free agent this past offseason, took his time to find the right fit in terms of who he would sign with, ultimately choosing Chicago in a big victory for the Bulls.
LaVine's shot is on.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
That one good for 2.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. The Heat getting the bucket. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on, because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
Mercy, that was downright dirty. Levine, yes, sir.
Adebayo with a screen on Ball. Lowry has the open look. Miami no good on that time either. The Bulls have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. And DeRozan. Here we go. And it's put back in by Vucevic.
And how about the hustle from Vucevic there on the glass, securing that precious second chance opportunity for the team.
Outside Lowry. Left side Butler. That's Balls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Butler's got 10 points in the game.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man, and the guy's been doing this for now over a decade.
Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Miami Heat. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable.
And Kyle Lowry, always one of the league's leaders in charges.
It's a real nice momentum. You know.
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall, to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body, it shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win, that pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, it's the kind of thing that happens.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Chicago right now, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with Williams, and it's DeRozan into the small forward position. Levine wide open. Another three for Chicago.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Outside Lowry. There's Hero with a three, and the Heat another three.
And Hero early on in his career finds himself in these big-time moments.
Pass to Levine. From deep. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. The Heat with the lead. Well, they say great offense beats great defense. Brett, that never seemed truer than in today's NBA.
Well, there's a much stronger connection between a team's offensive rating and their win percentage. And what's been incredible, Kevin, over the past couple seasons, that we have seen historic offenses. I mean, 2 years ago, the Dallas Mavericks had the best offense the league had ever seen. And last year, 5 teams were better than that Mavs team 2 years ago. So the analytics and the three ball, those have certainly changed the way that teams are attacking and scoring the basketball with the type of efficiency and impact they have in the past couple seasons.
Hero with it. Williams picks him up. And the foul on Patrick Williams.
Patrick Williams.
That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Now Hero, guarded by Levine. That one drops and he's now 2 for 5.
Hero sticking with it through contact. That's not easy.
With the step back. Ball kicks to Williams. Tries the spin move. Levine. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Levine's got 11 points in the quarter. Miami's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Pass to Tucker. Back to Hero. That 3 off the mark.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. And his tonight has been high.
Butler on the way. Stolen by Levine. Knocks it loose. Butler with the steal. In transition, here comes Miami.
Such a dogged defender as Butler's instincts right there. Get him the steal.
On the wing, Williams. Ball against Lowry. Stolen by Tucker. There's Hero with the three. Drills it from outside. Now it's a 6-point Miami lead. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up-tempo tonight.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
There's Hero with the three. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lets it go from 11. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from DeRozan.
And this has really always been a staple of his game. You see how confident DeRozan is with that mid-range.
And it's Adebayo in the corner. Outside Butler. Back to Adebayo. A shake. And Adebayo throws it down.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
Outside DeRozan. On the wing, Levine. Lowry against Ball. And stolen by Butler. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Throws it down. If the official calls the foul, it may be a 3-point play. That one on Vucevic.
Yeah, pretty good show of strength there by Jimmy Butler, able to convert even after the hit.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one. Just 4 seconds left here in the second. For 3, Levine. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
It's Hero's quickness on defense right now that's helping him to be effective.
And so it's the Miami Heat with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. All right, thank you, David. And folks, second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunity.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Out in the wings for them, Hero and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the 1. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. 6-point game. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. On defense, Miami. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. And it's Miami with the rebound. The pass to Robinson. There's the 3. Morris against Levine, and Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
LaVine against Robinson. He takes it in. Good saving. Tries again. Outside for Robinson. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Robinson.
And the Heat lead by 9.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
For 3, Levine. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Heat have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break.
Chicago ball.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Levine.
And you got to run Levine off that line. He's a legitimate threat to do damage from deep.
Oladipo goes in. Kicks to Dedmon. 14 feet away. Doesn't go that time. And it's Chicago the other way. For three, Levine. He can't get that one. And the foul on Patrick Williams. It's his third foul of the game.
That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
Dosunmu, he's checked in for Zach LaVine.
Ayo Dosunmu.
Miami leading by 6. Now Oladipo. He's still scoreless so far in this one. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Alex Caruso is checked in for Dosunmu.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball?
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Oladipo taking his time here. Passes to Robinson. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. On defense, Chicago. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Again, the miss by the Heat.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them. After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
The Heat leading by 3. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Good saving. And a miss there on the triple.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Impressive spin move, too. Jones has got his first bucket in this one.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
It's stolen by Bradley. And now here comes Jones. Needing the break. And Jones slams it in.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Oladipo goes in. And that one, good. And the Heat lead by 1.
And with those points, he puts it into that 10-0 run by Chicago.
Feeds to Bradley. Right side, Green. Morris against Jones. Here's Oladipo. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Assisted.
How about that? Recovering Victor Oladipo up to the rim. Good sign.
Jones looking for an opening. Pass to White. 6 on the shot clock. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
That's his second
with Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper.
And Greg, with Kobe White, he's a solid shooter, but teams have keyed in on him.
I just want to see him more in attack mode. He's a solid finisher when he gets in there, and it could take his game to the next level.
That's tipped. Bradley kicks to White. And he's good on the 3-ball. White's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Now, here's Oladipo. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
For 3.
Robinson's got 6.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Launches it. No good that time. It's White on the wing. Guarded by Robinson. Jones, no one around him. No good on the 3. A 3 from Morris. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. It's the Heat. They're up by 1. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Vucevic, DeRozan out there with Williams. Then it's White, and it's Ball in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Bulls making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. A chance here to get a quick injury report. And let's get an update on Zach LaVine's injury. David, any news there?
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Bulls. He's calling it a high ankle sprain, and he told me that he's currently in extreme pain. And that's a potentially devastating injury that will keep him out not just the rest of today, but quite a while too. That is just awful. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
Yeah, and this makes it particularly rough for this team. Other teammates now are going to have to step up, and it seems like it's going to be an extended period of time, so not easy to do.
And the Heat making a change here. Heroes check in, and they recover it. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Back to Adebayo. Excellent D there from Ball.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
DeRozan passes to Caruso. Back to DeRozan. Caruso kicks to Vucevic. He feeds it to DeRozan. Oh, ball in position. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
The Heat with the lead. Outside Lowry. Pass to Hero. The 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
That's his second personal foul.
Hero right now working himself into a lather, staying aggressive, drawing the defense's attention.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. White, wide open. He fires. And DeRozan kicks to White. Butler with the steal. And it's the Heat on the break. There's Hero with the 3. Good ball movement here by the Heat.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Into the lane.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Lowry against Ball. There's Hero with the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. And White kicks to Ball. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. 3-pointer. And Adebayo throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Caruso, the pass to White. A three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, should not be attempting those kind of shots.
And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Lowry against Ball. Tucker, the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, Bam gets himself a little bit of elbow room, and that's a confident-looking shot.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The pass to Caruso. And Vucevic kicks to Caruso. And the Bulls with another miss. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Hero, no good. Bulls trail by 10. It's DeRozan with the drive. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. That's 10 points for DeMar DeRozan.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drive. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Fires from the corner. And the Bulls get it back. Vucevic to the pass to DeRozan. And another shot. No good. Not a friendly rim at all. This trip down.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Miami.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Butler.
Just active on defense, little things like clawing and scrapping and tipping passes and contesting shots. Came up with a lot of steals.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Shots good by Hero.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
An all-NBA selection over his career. DeRozan is a savvy scorer, reads the passing angles, and looks for catch-and-shoot
That's his
opportunities.
third personal foul. 4th team foul.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Since entering the league, Tyler Hero has had higher expectations for himself than anybody else. And with that kind of size as a guard and his shooting ability, he very much will realize it.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary. But David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
floor to the visiting Atlanta Hawks.
And tonight, two of the more methodical offenses in the league, Greg. With so many teams going fast, what makes teams go slow?
Well, you know, it could be a number of things. You have lumbering big men and efficient half-court offense. Also, if you have a lockdown defense, then you can sometimes use that to control pace to tighten their clamps.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
This demonstrates how confident Levine is. Knows he has the trust of his teammates to fire quick shots.
Here's Young. Pass to Capella. Here's Reddish. The 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And now the Hawks on the break. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
And Levine throw it down.
An explosive high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And that one's good. Young.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella, leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
Here's Levine for 3. Knocks down the long J. Levine's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
Back to Young. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Bulls.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Pass to Bogdanovich. No good there. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's Ball. Vucevic with it. Here's Levine for 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Levine. 4-3. Knocked away. Out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball.
Atlanta ball.
The Hawks leading. Now Young. He's got 5. Outside Bogdanovich. Ball against Young. Pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. And here's Young from deep. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
That's 3 out of 4 now, and you can see his confidence already building.
Ball outside. On the wing, Levine. Tries to spin move. The baseline J. Ooh, Levine with another miss.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Pass to Young. Now Capella, pounded by Ball. Here's Reddish, beyond the arc. That one doesn't drop.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Here's Levine. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
And the three-pointer goes.
You know, when you watch Trae Young, he sort of glides around the floor. Then he can stop on a dime.
Here's Levine for 3. And that doesn't go either for Levine.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Back to Young. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Chicago trailing here. Outside Levine. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Hawks.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And so it's Atlanta with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
So far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Reddish. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Not just a scorer, Bogdanovic shows excellent feel as a playmaker. That was a nice find. You know, John Collins really shows up for his team every night. He's a high-effort player, and he's always looking for ways to make an impact.
Back to Williams. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
You know, another area John Collins certainly does a good job of making his presence felt is on the glass, Smitty.
He certainly knows the value of a rebound. On both ends, he's always eager to crash the boards. BA, having a guy who reliably fights for loose balls is so important to a team's success.
First team foul.
Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Now here's Young. 13 points in the game. And it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Atlanta foul. Cameron Reddish. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Remains Chicago ball.
Here's DeRozan. And no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Bogdanovic passes to Young. Connects from downtown. Young's got 16.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Levine. Offensive board. That shot is off. Now the Hawks with it. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Collins passes to Young. From deep. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. Now here's Levine. Give him 8 points now. And the dunk by Levine.
Some people say Levine settles for too many jump shots. This time, he doesn't.
Pass to Capella. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first half of basketball. Well, Chicago's shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. Out to the wing. There's the triple. Vucevic's shot is off. Atlanta's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. There's Bogdanovic with the 3, and it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Levine. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Here's Reddish. On target from range. Reddish has got 5 points in the quarter.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And Levine, here we go. That one drops for him.
The burst of speed from Levine. He's so tenacious and clever on the drive.
And here's Young. He's got 16. From deep three-point range. And it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now. Here's Levine for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Levine's got 15.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
27 seconds left in the first half of this game. Young with it. 6 to shoot. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Here's Levine for 3. The shot no good. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vucevic. Outside Young. And so it's Atlanta in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition.
28.
Thanks, guys. Clint, an outstanding first half for this team.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the 3. And Smitty, you had pretty good size on the wing. When you were attacking mismatches, did you prefer to bully a smaller player or pick apart a bigger, slower defender?
You know, it'd be a great question. I think both. I think when you have a mismatch, what you really want to do is draw a double team. So you can use your size or your quickness, but also have the basketball IQ to know when the double team is coming and get off the basketball.
The 3, Collins. DeRozan with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And Williams punches it home.
Up in his playmaking skills, when Levine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
Pass to Capella. Levine against Bogdanovich. Young from long range. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
You know, by the time Bogdan Bogdanovich arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
The Bulls have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
First team foul.
The Hawks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Capella, the pass to Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. Reddish. 3-pointer off the mark. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's DeRozan. No good off the back of the rim. Atlanta has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Up top, Young. Defended by DeRozan. Outside Bogdanovich. Young from long range buries it from 3. Young's got 9 points here in the second half.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Oh, and the jam by Levine.
It's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
Here's Young, 25 points in the game. Now Capella, pass to Young. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Levine.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And Ball gets it to go.
Good to see. Lonzo Ball has to keep working on improving his accuracy from deep.
1:21 left in the third quarter. And there's the lob. Capella can't get it to go.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Atlanta has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A line change here for Chicago. He's perfect from the line this time. Chicago has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Pass to Jones. The 3. The rebound by the Hawks. 51 seconds left in the third quarter here. Wright, the pass to Gallinari. Back to Wright. Here's Jang. Outside Gallinari. Now Hunter. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Catching the defender out of position, DeAndre Hunter, he can score at all 3 levels.
For Atlanta, DeAndre Hunter.
Good on both. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Jones. Throws it up high. Bradley misses.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And here's Wright from the arc. Pass to Herter. Takes the 3. The shot that time not on target. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Atlanta Hawks. Knocking down 3 after 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Green out there with Derek Jones. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Tony Bradley. And it's White in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Back to Green. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. And here's Hunter from the arc. Not going to go that time. And it's Chicago the other way. White for 3. Gallinari pulls it in. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jang. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Back to Herter from outside the arc. He can't get that one to fall. Well, the Bulls shooting just around 26% for the game. Here's Caruso. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Now here's Herter. Pass to Gallinari. Back to Herter. It's Jang, high post. Here's Gallinari. Green covering. Left side, Herder. Cash money on the open jump shot. Herder's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Whether off the catch or putting the ball on the floor, Herder's a threat in that mid-range area.
On the wing, Jones. The three-pointer off the mark. The Hawks have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
A line change here for Chicago. Right side, Gallinari. Pass to Herder. Back to Gallinari. Shot from the low post is good.
So much of his offense is perimeter oriented. Good to see Gallinari attack inside.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Vucevic, the pass to Levine. Corner shot. Drained it for 2 points. Levine's got 19.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Pass to Jang. Outside Gallinari. Here's Jang. Right outside.
2 minutes
From the arc.
in the game.
The shot, no good. And it's Chicago the other way. Here's Levine. Vucevic with it. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Vucevic has got his first points of the game.
And you see the pass. Levine improving as a playmaker, learning how to succeed at this level.
Back to right. To the inside. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Levine against right. Ball passes to Levine. From deep. Gallinari pulls it in. Gallinari's got 4 rebounds now.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Hawks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And what a huge performance it was for Trae Young.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
The deep 3 from Levine. Rebound Atlanta. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gallinari finds right. To the left wing. To the middle. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
From deep 3-point range, nails it from 3.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
The end of the game.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Williams. And it's Vucevic in its center. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Smart leading the charge.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
It's stolen by Schroeder. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Tatum kicks to Williams. Tatum against DeRozan. Tatum down low. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Chicago the other way. And it's Ball penetrating. Rebound by Williams. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Boston. Brown wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Well, this is a shot that Jaylen Brown must make consistently. Nice seeing him start to look confident, stroking it from deep.
Levine can't hit. Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Brown with it. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Lets it go with the 3.
Well, to me, that's about tight defense impacting the shooter. DeMar DeRozan's activity is becoming a factor.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Bulls still looking like they're getting going. It's a 5-point game. Outside, Levine. Kicks it to Vucevic. Lets it go. And the shot is long.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And there's the pass to Tatum. Good on the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Searching for their first points of the game.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. The kick out to Williams. They need this one. And Williams throws it down.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Schroeder up again. And Tatum stays with it.
That's a case where the reach of Jason Tatum comes into play. Understanding, let me go hit the offensive glass, and you get rewarded for it.
2 minutes
on the wing, Levine.
2 minutes.
To the inside. Vucevic. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from 3. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
Now here's Schroeder. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. It's tipped. Levine deciding where to go with it. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
Such a big-time athlete. Levine makes the hardest moves look easy.
Schroeder outside. And there's the try. Yep, that one goes in there.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the ball and still get it to fall. And free agency unkind to Dennis Schroeder over the summer. Bet on himself to get a bigger deal in the offseason. And cap space drying up quickly. And he just lacked suitors. He eventually catches on with his team, but this wasn't the ideal scenario.
It's stolen by Brown. Now Out of the fast break, Tatum with the ball. And finished off by Brown.
Boy, you get a real glimpse of the explosiveness of Jaylen Brown. What a big-time finish.
On the wing, Levine lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Celtics.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
And they'll get another chance. It's Brown with hammering it in.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Levine for three. Again, Levine missing.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Brown against DeRozan. Brown the pass to Tatum. Now here's Smart. Shot clock at 6. Here's Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage.
All right, look who's coming on onto the court.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
On in the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smart. And it's Williams at the center filling out the middle. That's the Boston 5. Now here's Schroeder. From deep three-point range. Outside ball. Kick out to Levine. And taken away by Brown. 3-on-3. It's tipped. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. DeRozan against Brown. It's Williams with the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Smart.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
We see more and more players stretching the limits of their shooting range. How does that deep ball challenge a defense?
Well, we have to redefine what is quality defense in today's NBA because of the range shooting. What it does is it spaces the floor. It's asking big men to guard at 28 to 30 feet. And that's a very difficult thing to do for a big man 6 feet 9 and 7 feet. Things can break down quickly. You're in rotation right away. Challenging, I would say, it is to guard in today's NBA.
So it's Chicago now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Levine can't hit.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Brown kicks to Tatum. Driving in and slam dunk by Tatum.
So you can see the level of aggression. If Jason Tatum sees a window of opportunity to drive it, he will expose it.
And Levine, here we go. Here's Vucevic. Ball's not loose.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Levine. And nothing is falling for him right now.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Beyond the arc. No good that time. And the Bulls going the other way now.
And we talk about Smart as a leader. This guy's not afraid to get up in a teammate's shirt if that's what it calls for.
There's no doubt this guy is so passionate and so vocal. And what you love more than anything is the willingness to take head-on tough issues. Some guys will shy away, not Mr. Marcus Smart.
Here's Schroeder. Following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Brown with it. Williams picks him up. Clock is at 3. Schroeder against DeRozan, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Ball dishes to Levine. Ball, the pass to Levine. Takes the three. And Cantor pulls it down. Boston leading by 14. Here's Richardson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his
And Greg at 6'5" and 200 pounds. Not the most imposing frame for Josh Richardson, but he is a quality defender.
Well, a lot of it is between the ears. I mean, the plus wingspan helps, but it's that competitive will that enables him to hold his own.
And the jam by Levine.
Boy, defensively, you want to take Levine out of his rhythm. That means no open lanes to the rack.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Drafted late, 26th overall in 2020. Pritchard hit the ground running and really has never looked back.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from those guys that get 4 years of college playing for a very sound coach. Peyton was physically ready. His strength is a key part of his game. Listen, the skill set, the dedication, the basketball IQ, it's all baked in by the time he arrives at the league level.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Hard not to root for a guy like Josh Richardson. Remember, he's a former second-round pick, but this guy put the time in the gym. He's an excellent teammate, and now he's a valuable rotation piece and an excellent two-way player.
And the Bulls with another miss. And it's Williams with the ball for the Boston Celtics. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Steps back. Pritchard passes to Williams. Boston again missing. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And it's Green missing. Celtics leading by 18. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hernan Gomez. 5 on the clock. Here's Pritchard. Got a hand on it. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Boston on top. And
32.
thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks.
14.
We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
So for Chicago right now, Bradley is out there with Green. Then there's Jerry Jones. Then it's White. And it's Caruso in at the point. It's Jones on the wing. And the 3 off target.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the Celtics now. Outside, Smart. There's Brown with the 3. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
On the wing, Green. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Pass to Smart. It's stolen by Jones. Tipped away. And stolen by Williams. The feed's a Smart. Second shot opportunity, and it's good for 2.
I'll tell you, that's really an improving jumper right there from Marcus Smart. The form is really starting to take shape.
Here's Caruso, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And there's a whistle. That'll go on Derek Jones. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Some changes for Boston.
Substitutions for the Celtics.
Here's Pritchard. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And that one hits back iron. The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. White goes in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. White's got his first basket.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
And they go to the intentional foul. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Celtics leading by 21.
Bulls substitution.
Here's Pritchard. It's Richardson on the wing. He kicks to Cantor. Celtics passing it around. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Ball. 4 on the shot clock. Williams for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Williams passes to DeRozan. And Cantor pulls it down.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Hernangomez with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. The shot's good from Cantor.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
On the wing, Levine. Inside, and Vucevic kicks to Levine. Tries it from 19. Rebounded by the Celtics. Cantor's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Ball. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. In the corner, it's Richardson. The 10-footer.
Love the fact that Ball can use his length to annoy shooters. Make sure whoever he's on doesn't get off a clean shot.
Williams finds Vucevic. It's stolen by Hernangomez. To the middle. Here's Pritchard. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Levine can't hit. Celtics leading by 23. And here is Hernangomez. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Vucevic against Richardson. Vucevic dishes to Williams. Outside, Ball. On the wing, Levine. Clock at 6. Vucevic controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
How about those instincts from the 7-footer? Vucevic uses that size to snag offensive rebounds.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pritchard passes to Cantor. Here's Hernangomez. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, I love seeing Cantor distribute the basketball. If you're open, this guy will find you.
For 3, Levine. Again, Levine missing. Now, Hernangomez. He got it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided.
Fans, your Celtics answer.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. A moment now to reset the lineups back to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the 4th quarter. On the floor for Boston. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. Outside, the wings are Smart and Brown. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Here's Schroeder. It's Brown on the wing. DeRozan defending. Brown drives in, and the dunk by Brown.
Boy, how impressive is the quickness Jaylen Brown possesses. This guy sprints hard toward the cup on every drive.
And Chicago shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Here's Levine. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Zach LaVine entered the league as an elite athlete and with instincts to score the basketball. But what you love is this guy wants to contribute to winning, and you see that by his willingness to compete on the defensive end.
Now Horford's checked in for Williams. Tatum looking around. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Levine for 3. No good. Shot missing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. 2nd team foul.
It's stolen by Vucevic.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. In the corner, Tatum with it. Pass to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. A 3 ball. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Takes a step back. For 3, Levine drops in the tray. Levine's got 5 points now this quarter.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
The pass to Smart. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And Levine comes to help. Tatum drives in. He's off on that one. And the Bulls going the other way now. Williams finds Levine. Taken away by Williams. Lobs it up for Levine. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Shoots over Brown. That one a little long. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break.
2 minutes.
Stolen by Ball. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's DeRozan. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 6 rebounds in the game. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. For Chicago, they've gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Offensive rebound. Out to DeRozan. Pass to Williams. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And then Levine with the jam.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Boston.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jaylen Brown.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Schroeder outside. Williams against Tatum. back to Schroeder. Tatum kicks to Smart. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Outside Ball. From deep. He can't hit that time. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Hey, all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
And two conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. Now here's Lowry. Hero outside. Puts up a 3. The Heat rebound. Goes back up. And that's good for 2.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
Oh, yeah, that's one of his go-to spots. I mean, you have to pressure him in that mid-range area.
On the wing, Levine. From outside, off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Hero with it. Guarded now by Ball. Tucker drives it in. And it's blocked by Vucevic. They recover it. Pass to Adebayo. There's the 3. DeRozan with the rebound. Levine against Butler. From the wing. Shot is good by Levine. Levine's got his second basket.
Oh, smart hoop by Levine. Now look, with how teams defend him, he'll get this shot all day.
From deep. Lowry, no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Oh, trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. You see a lot of this.
Look at the big man move. I love seeing Adebayo attack the basket and be rewarded for it.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Ball against Lowry. Here's Levine for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Levine's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room. One thing you gotta love about Nikola Vucevic is that on offense, he does it all. For a big, he's got a terrific three-point shot, and of course, he regularly posts big point totals.
Butler with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls.
Bulls ball.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Chicago has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. On the wing, DeRozan. Back to Ball. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. DeRozan, left side. Williams on the wing. Back to Ball. 4 on the clock. Here's Vucevic.
I love how focused Bam is on the defensive end, using all of his size to create high-pressure coverage.
Well, there's no denying that Vucevic's offensive output really makes him a great example of a modern big.
Yeah, his abilities at long range definitely help stretch the floor. But he can also be an old-school menace down low, gobbling up rebounds and owning the paint.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Now Lowry. Takes it inside. And the layup is good off the glass.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Here's Levine for 3. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Shoots from the right block. Here's Tucker. Kicks it to Hero. Pass to Lowry. Butler on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Up and in from the low block.
Oh, we've seen this countless times from Butler. I mean, he just finds a way to get the space he needs to capitalize.
Now here's Levine. On the wing, DeRozan. No good on the 3. Miami trailing. Hero with it. Picked up by DeRozan. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Levine against Hero. Pass to Tucker. Back to Hero. Fires from deep.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
The kick out to ball. Outside, Williams. The Bulls with another miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Tucker. Adebayo passes to Lowry. And here's Tucker. Down low. 5 to shoot. This one for 3. Lowry, no good. The Bulls have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. DeRozan finds Vucevic. Williams with it. Checked by Tucker. Fast break, Miami.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does. Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Bulls out in front.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Lowry and Hero teaming up in the backcourt. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Here's Levine. And he lays it in on the break. Levine's got 11 points.
A blur in the open floor. Levine is great at hustling and converting in transition.
Hero for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Well, I mean, I think he better come up with some different ways to get his points tonight, because the 3, not one of them, ain't working. Golden opportunity that he can't make good. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Outside Butler. And there's the drive. Can't cash it in from close range.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
And it's DeRozan missing. DeRozan's gone 1 for 3 on the night.
And of course, the veteran, DeMar DeRozan, getting a new contract this past year. I mean, he joined the Bulls on a 3-year deal. And I think he should do a great job as a veteran presence for an upcoming Bulls roster.
The offensive rebound. The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Hero. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Hero.
Very active player. It's fantastic watching ball. Work hard to disrupt this man's concentration.
Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. Chicago leading. Here's DeRozan. And Tucker pulls it down. Tucker's got 4 rebounds now. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 8 rebounds in the game. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Miami shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. For 3, Lowry. DeRozan with the rebound. Well, Chicago's shooting just 38% for this game so far. Outside, Williams. On the wing, Levine. Into the lane. And Levine throws it down.
Oh, man. An effective playmaker, Levine. He's so solid in sizing up the defense. And then taking what they give.
Hero on the wing. For 3. Knocks down the triple. Hero's got 7. We'll see what much has been made about the demise of the big man. But Nikola Jokic, the reigning MVP. Before that, Giannis, he won it twice in a row. Is that talk overblown?
Yeah, it's overblown. Look at Joel Embiid. He's a big man. He can go to work. Dominated and then go go outside and shoot. The other Anthony Davis, got to put him in that conversation as well. What about the stifle tower? I think the style of play is changing. The big man,
Inside, here's Adebayo. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
A title-winning point guard, Kyle Lowry making the right choice there.
Ball outside. He takes it in, and he's going for the lob.
Oh, incredible. Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. And we've got 1:18 left in the first half. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. And they double up Adebayo. And the basket is good. Give him 8.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
On the wing, DeRozan. Back to Levine. There's the drive. Vucevic. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Vucevic has got 4 points this quarter.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass to the tip.
Pass to Adebayo. Hero outside. From deep. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Here's Ball. Here's Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. Miami grabs the miss.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
It's good on the putback. And it's a 3-point Heat lead.
From role player to all-star, Adebayo has made the leap. Why? Effort plays like that.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Heat out in front. They lead by 3. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. Getting many of his buckets in the paint.
On the court for Chicago. Ball and LaVine make up the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Miami on D. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Here's Ball. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
A player that seemingly inhales rebounds. Vucevic attacks the glass with great energy.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Pass to Hero. Lowry outside. Hero outside. The 3. And the Heat, another 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
LaVine way outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding. And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. And you know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. Here's Lowry. Chicago grabs the miss. And a fast break now for the Bulls. White with it. Hero picks him up. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover will drive a coach crazy.
The Heat with the lead. Lowry outside. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Adebayo. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well. And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
On the wing, Green. To the middle. Here's Bradley. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Miami ball.
The Heat have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And here's Butler outside. No good there. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Deflects the pass. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Here's Adebayo. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
I mean, he's got a lot of smarts on the court. But Tucker doesn't need to think too much on that assist. He's wide open.
Here's Caruso. And again, no good by Chicago.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
That one rolls around and rims out. Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. White for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. White's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, this is how White is built. I mean, we'll probably always see him take around half his shots for 3-point.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Outside Butler. Lowry, the pass to Butler. To the paint. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Green. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
On the wing, Green. Back to White. On the wing, Green. On the wing, Green. Outside White. Green, the pass to White. Outside Jones. Back to Caruso. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. Heat able to keep the possession. There's a minute 17 left in the third. Adebayo passes to Butler. Clock at 6. Hero with it. Green picks him up. Fires the 3. Miami, no good that time either. Chicago trailing here. Stolen by Lowry. Only one man back on D. And here's Butler outside. Bradley grabs the board.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Definitely move on right inside. Just look how he finds a way through the foul and gets the shot off.
White hits them both.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one every time.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Here's Adebayo. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Adebayo's got 6 points in the quarter.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. The D struggling to keep up.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. And he makes the first.
At the line for the Bulls, Alex Caruso.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Tucker. Oh, and Bradley with a block. Here's Caruso. He's guarded by Hero. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
At the line for the Bulls.
First one falls for him.
Alex Caruso. 2.
And he makes both free throws.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Lowry outside. Hero right side. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his third foul so far.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Here's Caruso with 1 on the clock. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Heat out in front, up 4. Don't go away.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Beautiful feet. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the ball.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Hero and Butler run out on the wings. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
For the Bulls, Derrick Jones Jr.
That one's no good. And for the Heat, they're shooting 40% so far in this game. And he commits the intentional foul. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Chicago.
First team foul.
On defense, the Bulls.
The floor for the Bulls.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
Spins. Here's Levine. Denied by Adebayo. Tucker drives it in. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
On the wing, Levine. Williams, a screen on Hero. Here's Levine. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Until they foul intentionally.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He was harping on the number of offensive rebounds that they've given up. He told them they have to recommit to the defensive glass. He said, quote, "We're not walking away with the W if we don't box out." Simple message, guys, but an important one.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Caruso, he's checked in for Williams. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Lowry against ball.
All right, look who's coming on.
Pass to Hero. Out to Lowry. Shot clock at 5. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Levine for 3. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Lowry with it. Picked up by DeRozan. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Only 1 turnover in the first half. He's been sloppy with the ball since.
Hero against Levine. Drives to the hoop. Pass to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the foul. It's on Zach Levine. That's his 3rd foul so far.
That's his 3rd personal foul. Second team foul.
And here are the Heat now. They played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Back to Lowry. 3-pointer. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
To the inside. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Butler. Adebayo, a screen on ball. Butler finds Adebayo. DeRozan with the ball. Picked up by Lowry. And he lobs it up. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Hero. And there's the foul. It's on Zach Levine. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Tucker with a screen. Inside. And slam dunk by Tucker.
If he's got his hands on the ball within a few feet of the basket, Tucker has one thing on his mind. Dunk that.
Outside Levine. Driving inside. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Got to give Levine some love. Many of the dunks he pulls off are just flat out nasty.
And here comes the break. Stolen by Hero. Pass to Tucker. Here's Butler. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. This one for 3. Shot by Levine, no good.
I know he wants to get him back into this, but that's not the way to do it. Smart shots, not thieves.
Chicago has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. From the arc. He buries it from 3. Levine's got 21 points in the game.
Turning himself into an elite scorer. Levine's at it again.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Chicago. They trail by 3. 1:09 left in the fourth.
For the Bulls. We've got free T-shirts. You want one? You gotta get live.
Lowry against Ball. Pass to Tucker.
All right.
Outside for Butler.
Come on and get loud.
Hero outside.
Miami Heat dancer.
And he buries it.
Yeah, and Butler is all about doing whatever it takes to win, including dishing it to his open guy.
For Chicago, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Levine way outside. Miami grabs the miss. And here's Tucker. Back to Adebayo. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Ball passes to Levine. Fires from deep. Yes! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Ball against Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Outside Tucker. Pocket 4. To the middle. Vucevic with a steal. He's got a clear path. Here's Levine for 3. He's off from 3. Got a piece of it. So it's the Heat taking the W at a close one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. Along.
guard, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan into the small forward. And for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. Capella with it, now guarded by Vucevic. Should be a very tactical game tonight. Both teams, Greg, relying on execution in the half court.
Yeah, and that requires ball movement, player movement. You can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. The Hawks working the ball around. Collins kicks to Capella. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by DeRozan. Young with the steal. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Capella. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Outside DeRozan. All sorts of time. Atlanta with the rebound.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Here's DeRozan with the tip, and Williams is right there.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Now, here is Young to the inside. Collins kicks it to Capella. Vucevic with the rebound. Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Now here's Levine. After the miss from Trae Young. Back to DeRozan. 5 on the clock. Now here's Levine. Defense is right there. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Young dishes to Bogdanovich. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Young. That one off the back iron and out.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And Levine, here we go. DeRozan finds Levine. Back to DeRozan. Outside Levine. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And that's exceptional body control from Levine, contorting himself nicely for the contact and finish.
Now here is Young. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Outside Collins. And the pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. Stolen by Ball. Williams passes to DeRozan. Outside, Ball. Back to DeRozan. On the wing, Levine. Pass to Vucevic. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The Hawks trailing. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Nate McMillan. Going into the game, he knows DeMar DeRozan will go to his pet move time and time again. Coach said he's so consistent. You prepare for him to drive the ball, then pull up, but you still can't stop it in real life. So they'll just do what they do. Hope that it's enough to slow him down. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
And just getting more and more dangerous on the pick and roll situation. John Collins with a smart play there.
Back to Ball. Fires from the wing. Rebounded by Capella. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. To the paint. Here's Young. Williams with the block. And he recovers it. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Another three for Atlanta.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
In the corner, it's Levine. Outside Williams. Poke loose. It's stolen by Capella. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Hawks on top, up by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Pass to Reddish. Back to Young. Vucevic with the block. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's DeRozan with the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be. And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Driving the lane. It's deflected. It's stolen by Capella. Lobbed up there for Collins. Stolen by Levine. Young with the steal. Fast break, the Hawks. Collins with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And Levine throws it down.
Without a doubt, one of the game's most graceful athletes. Levine just seems to glide down the lane.
Young passes to Capella. He kicks it to Collins. Back to Capella. 5 to shoot. That one, no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Levine finds DeRozan. Bulls moving the ball around. Levine with it, and it's Reddish picking him up. Levine passes to DeRozan. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Watch out now. When DeRozan is moving like this towards the hoop, you're in for a show.
Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. Let me remind the audience, Brent Barry, a winner of 2 titles with the Spurs. Brent, what's the secret sauce to winning a title?
Yeah, honestly, you got to have a superstar. And I was lucky enough to play with the great Hall of Famer Tim Duncan, along with Greg Popovich. You got to have a couple of those guys on your team in order to win a title. I think this is what the coaches are clamoring for from Lonzo Ball. Don't settle for too many jump shots. If you attack, go in there to make a play.
Young against Ball. Young drives in. Here's Collins. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. 1:19 left in the first half, and we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
Down low, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. It's stolen by Reddish. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Passes it to Capella. Young outside. Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And Vucevic kicks to Williams. Levine up top. Driving inside. And the jam by Levine.
Mercy. That was downright dirty. Levine. Yes, sir.
Capella sets a screen for Young. And the layup falls. Young's got his first basket of the night.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense. A quick move to the bucket. And you get the layup.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a...
Thanks very much, Nick.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll... We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. So for Chicago right now, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Williams, and it's Vucevic in at the center. Good, and it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
There's a screen by Collins. Inside. And finished off by Collins.
Way too easy for Collins. With ideal positioning, he's a real problem out there.
Outside Williams. Levine up top. He's covered by Bogdanovich. One-on-one here. Here's Collins. And Bogdanovich kicks to Capella. Young up top. And the layup's good off the glass.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
On the wing, Williams. Outside, Levine. Into the lane. Here's Vucevic. Misses from short range. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
The Hawks trailing. Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing. Born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. That's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. And maybe playing soccer on all those military bases has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
Outside, Ball. Here's DeRozan. Vucevic a screen on Capella. And Capella sends it back.
And Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Bogdanovich looking around, and he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Kicks to Reddish. Shot clock at 5. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Hunter against Jones. Here's Caruso to end the cold streak, and the layup is up and in. And the Bulls lead by 4.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
There's the pass to Gallinari. And here is Hunter. From past the arc. And it's White with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Bradley passes to Green, and stolen by Chang. With the drive. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Steps back. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Caruso, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. .125 left in the third quarter. Pass to Green. Just 4 to shoot. And it's White sending it back. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Out to the right wing. Herter passes to Chang. With the step back. And finished off by Wright.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Here's Caruso, guarded by Wright. Back to White. And the jam by White.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
24 seconds left in the third. The high post shot, and it's Wright missing. The Bulls leading by 4. Outside White. It's Jones on the way. Feeds it to Bradley. The layup off target. The third quarter comes to a close. Bulls lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Hawks. And the wings, Herter and Hunter. Gorgie Dang is out there with Gallinari, and it's Wright in at the point guard position.
Fans, get a free t-shirt. Let's sing it, fans. Fans for Atlanta Hawks dance.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Bradley. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Jones. Zach LaVine's checked in for White. And Ball subbed in for Green. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. He said, hey, guys, we haven't played well at all tonight, but we're still in this thing. Let's just get a couple of baskets. We can take control. Guys, we'll see if they listen to us.
Thank you, David.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. The score now all even.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And for the Bulls, their shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Drives to the hoop. Caruso, no good. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. It's Young on the wing. He's covered by Ball. And Collins gets double-teamed. Bogdanovich dishes to Collins. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Right side to Rosen. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And Vucevic throws it down.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him.
Capella kicks to Collins. And he gets it to go. Collins has got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
Here's Levine, and Capella sends it back. A 3 from Bogdanovich. And they recover it. To take the lead. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. And now a 3-point Hawks lead. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
It's okay to be a kleptomaniac during a basketball game. Look at those steals, totals, a lot of effort on defense tonight.
That free throw good from Reddish.
Such a versatile forward that can defend and shoot and score. Reddish's game has future all-star written all over. Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Young against Ball. Young looking around. The 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night. For 3, Levine. Vucevic finds Levine. Back to Vucevic. To stop the run. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And really, one of the facets of Levine's game that's developed is his ability to see the play.
Young drives in. Kicks it out to Collins. A minute 20 left to play here in the 4th. Ball against Young. Jacks up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Young's got the lead up to 6 now for Atlanta.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Atlanta's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the 4th quarter so far. Pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
Here's Ball. There's 48 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Young outside. Passes it to Capella. Back to Young. Here's Reddish. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Atlanta with the ball. The dish to Young. So the Hawks take the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage.